Okay, this is NC all around, and welcome to our AppleScript tutorials. And this is our first one, and what we're going to show you is some AppleScript. Now, this is only for Mac users. This is basically those people who do not want to do anything with the terminal, and they just want to create automatic actions or triggers right on their Mac. So I'm gonna show you that. So yeah. So now, just to give you some info on exactly how AppleScript works and what it is. AppleScript is just like a piece of software that Apple developers have written in order, like Apple engineers, in order for you to create automatic triggers on your Mac. And it's pretty cool. There's even a recorder mode, and I'll show you that. So first things first. So basically, what you need to do is open up AppleScript Editor. It's default installed on all Macs. And then click New Document in whichever directory you'd like. And this is basically what you're going to see. AppleScript, no selected element. And basically, this is pretty simple scripting language. So let me just show you exactly how this works. This is your result window where all your results will show and appear. Here you have a record button, so if I click record, you can basically do some stuff, and then I think it'll translate it right into the script. If you guys want to create a recording like where you don't even need to type anything, you can use something called Automator, and that's also defaultly installed. So I'll show you that in a different video. But right now, AppleScript. So AppleScript is pretty simple. Let's start with the tell command. So you can say tell, in this case it'll be application. So tell application, and then you can choose an application. In this case, let's choose Finder. Now within this tell application, you're going to say exactly what you want to tell it. So here you can do something like, here's a good command, display dialog. So that's just to display like a message on the screen. So you can say hello world. That's, I don't know who came up with that idea, but that's basically the first thing all programmers try and write. And then it's kind of like HTML where you would close a command, except in this case you wouldn't actually put any brackets. You would just use end tell. So you can use end over any command that you just started. Now you'll see compile. Go ahead and click that, and it'll just format, and it'll go through if there's any errors or anything. Go ahead and click run, and you should, as long as Finder is open, which it always is, you should see something that says hello world, and then you can click cancel or OK. If I click cancel, this will say error, Finder got an error, user canceled. Now if I run this again and say OK, button returned OK, so that means everything's good. And that's basically what the main thing is. And yeah, and then you can also do a lot of different things, like for example variables. So you can do let's say you could set string variables. So set, you would say set, and then you would type in your string name, so I'll just call it the string, and then you would say 2. So this is actually very much like the regular English language, and then quotes hello world. or actually let's just say hello strings, exclamation mark, and close the quotations. Now return, and then you can do the same tell command that I just said. So tell application finder, and then you can do display dialog. Now in this case we would put, like last time we put quotes like hello, but now rather than putting quotes we can just refer to the variable variable string we made right here. So we could do the string, and then we can go ahead and say end tell, and then you can click compile, and then it says expected end of line but found that. So if you notice, I didn't spell application right, so you have to make sure all of that is good, and then you can click compile, it'll format everything, and now you can click run. So now it says hello strings, and this strings was made right here, so like you can make a whole string. Now I can click OK, and it'll say button returned OK, but if I click run again and say cancel, it'll say error. So that's what variables are. And now let me show you some different types of variables real quick before I run out of time. You can do integer variables, so you can say it's just like strings, except you could say set the number. So it's just like a regular string, except rather than typing in a string for the content that you want to store for that variable, you would type in an integer. And then you can also do variable operations. So if I set the second number to 5, then I can create a variable which is set the answer to, and then here we could do open parentheses the number plus the second number. And now what it'll do is it'll add these two variables, and it'll do 3 plus 5, and then you can basically actually then start saying, okay, tell application finder, and then you can do display dialog, the answer, oh whoops, I put a space, answer, the answer, and then after that you can just return, end the tell, and then compile, will format everything, you can click run, and then it'll give you an answer of 8. Now let's say, so yeah, and then really quick, if you also wanted to set, like make a string, like the string, to set the string to, we can make it, so in this case we put 3 plus 5 is equal to, and then we can do that, and basically just put a space after the, actually you don't even need to do that, so because we're not writing words, you can just close the thing right there, the quotes, and then display dialog, you can put the answer, and if you put an and sign, then you can also put other variables, so the string. Now I click compile, run, oh, can't make into type string. Okay, so let's see what's wrong. So yeah, basically you can do that. Yeah, and so it says can't make 8 comma blah 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 into type string. Okay, basically what this is saying is that we can't put a string in an integer like that. So I can just put the string right here, and then let's say I put and the answer compile run, and then now I'll say it because I put the different order, and then you can say okay, and you can save this wherever you like. And thanks for watching. I know that got a bit confusing, but even I make mistakes. So yeah, thank you.